you're gonna see a gun in his video, right? You go to the next one, he got a gun in his video, right? Man, you gotta dig a little deeper sometime, bro. All right, now look at his mama. His mama ain't no gangster, so how the f is he a gangster? That shit don't be adding up, bro.
Don't try to sit on.
Don't try it on. It's our entertainment.
When the name Lul Tim starts trending, the air feels heavier. You can sense it before you even read the headlines. The jokes stop, the memes slow down, and everybody leans a little closer to their screen. Because history tells us that when Tim's name is in the mix, things are never just entertainment. This time, the streets are buzzing with one question that won't go away. Did NLE Choppa take things too far with that KO music video? And did it wake up a storm nobody can control? What started as art and expression is now being whispered about in darker tones. Not rap beef, not internet drama, something deeper, something dangerous. People are saying Lul Tim isn't laughing, he isn't tweeting, he isn't clapping back, and that silence, that's what's scaring everyone the most. Because when a man who's already been through hell goes quiet, you don't hear peace, you hear pressure building. And the scary part is, this pressure isn't just about music anymore. It's about loyalty, disrespect, and lines that might have just been crossed for real. To understand why this situation feels so intense, you have to understand the people involved and the history behind their names. Lul Tim isn't just some random guy attached to NBA YoungBoy. His name became known to the world after one of the darkest nights in modern hip-hop, a night that changed lives forever and split public opinion in half. Since then, Tim has been painted as many things: villain, protector, loyal soldier, dangerous presence. But no matter what side people fall on, everyone agrees on one thing. He's not a character. He's not playing a role for clicks. When Tim moves, it's never for attention. And then there's NBA YoungBoy, a man whose entire career has been built on pain, survival, and raw emotion. YoungBoy didn't come into the industry polished and protected. He came in wounded, paranoid, and carrying the weight of the streets on his back. His music reflects that. His life reflects that. Legal battles, house arrest, industry politics, public judgment, all while trying to be a father and hold on to his sanity. The bond between YoungBoy and his inner circle isn't just business. It's survival-based. These are people who believe they've already lost everything once, and they're not willing to lose it again. Now enter NLE Choppa, a rapper who's always walked a different line. Known for mixing spiritual language with aggressive energy, talking about growth and positivity while still dipping into controversial imagery, Choppa's always been polarizing. Some people see him as evolving, others see him as confused, but no one can deny he's smart when it comes to grabbing attention, and that's where KO comes in. When KO dropped, it wasn't just another diss record floating around the internet. It was packaged carefully. The visuals were bold, the symbolism was heavy, and the message, whether Choppa admitted it or not, felt aimed straight at NBA YoungBoy. The imagery hit nerves people didn't even know were exposed. Chains, control, power. It didn't feel like lyrical sparring. It felt like a statement. And in a culture where visuals speak louder than words, that statement echoed loud. At first, fans treated it like content. Reaction videos popped up, bloggers broke down frames, Twitter debated whether it was genius or disrespect. But behind the scenes, the energy was shifting. People close to the situation say the video didn't land as art to the NBA camp. It landed as mockery. And in that world, mockery isn't harmless. Here's the twist nobody expected. Lul Tim didn't respond publicly. No Instagram story, no vague tweet, no cryptic emoji, nothing. And if you followed street culture long enough, you know silence can be louder than any diss track. That silence sparked rumors almost immediately. People started saying Tim took the video personally, not because of ego, but because of what it represented. To him, that video wasn't about rap. It was about disrespecting a man who's been caged, controlled, and constantly judged by systems bigger than him. Things escalated when word spread that Tim was angry, really angry. Not internet angry, not drop a song angry. People started whispering about threats, about private conversations, about lines like, "he took it too far." None of this came with official statements, no paperwork, no recordings, just the kind of talk that moves through streets faster than Wi-Fi, and that's what made it feel real. According to those whispers, Tim saw KO as more than a diss. He saw it as poking at trauma. YoungBoy's struggles with the law, his time stuck inside mansions that felt more like prisons, his mental battles, his family pain. All of that was turned into a visual moment for entertainment. And for someone like Tim, who's stood in the fire with YoungBoy, that wasn't clever, it was cruel. What really poured gasoline on the situation was the reaction from YoungBoy's family. When his mother spoke out, it wasn't polished or PR approved. It was raw, emotional, protective. A mother defending her son from what she saw as humiliation. And in street code, once a mother is involved, the situation changes. That's not blogs anymore, that's personal. People close to Tim say seeing that reaction hit something deep. This wasn't about clout, this was about honor, about drawing a line and saying, enough. And that's when the rumors turned darker. Talk of threats, talk of consequences, talk of things going past music. Whether those threats were exaggerated, misunderstood, or taken out of context almost doesn't matter anymore, because the fear they created is real. The industry felt it too. Suddenly, people were quieter. Artists who usually comment on everything stayed silent. Shows started getting canceled for unrelated reasons. Security teams allegedly increased. And Choppa himself? He didn't exactly back down. He stood on his work, defended it as art, as expression, as creativity. But art hits different when the people you're referencing don't see it as a canvas, but as a challenge. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. Hip-hop has always danced on the edge between reality and performance, but sometimes that line disappears. Choppa might be speaking in metaphors, Tim might be speaking in principles, and YoungBoy? He's stuck in the middle, trying to protect his peace while the world keeps dragging him back into chaos. The emotional weight of this situation isn't just on the artists, it's on their families, their kids, their futures. YoungBoy has been trying to stay out of trouble, focus on growth, build something lasting. Every controversy threatens that. Every viral moment pulls him closer to a life he's been trying to escape. And Tim, in his mind, sees himself as the shield, the one who absorbs the danger so YoungBoy doesn't have to. That kind of loyalty is powerful, but it's also scary, because loyalty without limits can turn destructive fast. The internet might cheer for drama, but the real world doesn't have rewind buttons. One wrong move doesn't just end careers, it ends lives. And that's what makes this situation so heavy. What nobody wants to say out loud is this: everyone involved is playing a dangerous game of perception. Choppa believes he's expressing himself. Tim believes he's defending his brother. Fans believe it's entertainment. But the streets don't care about intentions, they care about outcomes. As days pass and no official statements come out, the tension keeps building. People are watching Tim's every move, watching Choppa's tone, watching YoungBoy's silence. And silence, once again, is the loudest sound in the room, because it suggests decisions are being made privately. And private decisions don't come with warning labels. This story hits hard because it reflects a bigger problem in hip-hop. Pain is profitable, trauma gets views, disrespect gets clicks. And nobody really pays attention until it's too late, until someone's locked up, until someone's gone, until another headline replaces the last one. At the emotional core of all this is fear. Fear of losing control, fear of losing family, fear of being disrespected in a world where respect is survival. And that fear drives people to extremes. Tim's past already shows how far he's willing to go for loyalty. Choppa's boldness shows how far artists will push boundaries for impact. And YoungBoy's silence shows a man tired of being pulled apart from every direction. So where does this end? Nobody knows. Maybe cooler heads step in? Maybe conversations happen behind closed doors? Maybe the tension fades with time? Or maybe this becomes another lesson written in blood and regret. That's the truth nobody wants to face. Because when art meets real-life trauma, the fallout isn't virtual. And when people start talking about threats, even rumors, it's a sign that something has gone terribly wrong in the balance between expression and responsibility. At the end of the day, this isn't just about Lul Tim, NLE Choppa, or NBA YoungBoy. It's about how far hip-hop will keep pushing pain for profit. It's about whether loyalty can exist without destruction. And it's about whether anyone involved can step back before it's too late. So, as the internet keeps debating bars, visuals, and symbolism, remember this. Real people are attached to these stories, real families, real consequences. And no song, no video, no viral moment is worth another life being ruined. Stay aware, stay critical, and don't confuse silence for peace, because sometimes silence is just the calm before everything changes.